Why does poor sleep and obesity raise your stroke risk? Imagine your body as a finely tuned machine. When you don't get enough quality sleep or carry excess weight, it's like adding extra stress to that machine. Both poor sleep and obesity are major risk factors for stroke because they affect your blood vessels, heart, and overall health in complex ways. Understanding how they connect can help you take steps to protect yourself. Let's start with sleep. Research shows that both too little and too much sleep can increase stroke risk. Adults who sleep less than 6 hours each night tend to have a higher chance of stroke, especially if they are otherwise healthy and don't have sleep disorders. On the flip side, sleeping 9 or more hours can also raise your risk by about 23%. When long sleep is combined with daytime sleepiness, the risk nearly doubles. These patterns often point to underlying issues like sleep-disordered breathing, especially obstructive sleep apnea, which causes repeated pauses in breathing during sleep. This leads to low oxygen levels and puts stress on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, this stress causes inflammation, blood pressure swings, stiff arteries, and irregular heartbeats like atrial fibrillation, all of which increase stroke risk. Now let's talk about obesity. Carrying extra weight doesn't just affect how you look, it directly impacts your blood vessels and heart. Obese individuals tend to have higher levels of substances that make blood more likely to clot, and they often have higher levels of C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation. These factors damage blood vessel walls and promote the buildup of fatty deposits called plaques, which narrow arteries and restrict blood flow to the brain. Interestingly, poor sleep can lead to weight gain. Women who sleep less than 5 hours a night are about 15% more likely to become obese. Men with short sleep habits tend to have higher body mass indexes and gain weight over time. Sleep deprivation messes with hormones that control hunger, making you feel hungrier and less satisfied after eating. It also reduces your energy levels, making physical activity harder, which can lead to weight gain. The relationship between poor sleep and obesity is like a vicious cycle. Poor sleep can cause behaviors that lead to weight gain, and being overweight can worsen sleep quality, especially if you develop sleep apnea. This cycle amplifies your risk of stroke because both conditions increase inflammation, raise blood pressure, and cause metabolic problems. Together, they accelerate the development of artery-clogging plaques, increase the likelihood of blood clots, and cause irregular heart rhythms, all direct pathways to stroke. For stroke prevention, healthcare providers emphasize the importance of assessing sleep habits and weight management. Improving sleep by aiming for 7 to 8 hours a night can be protective. If you sleep excessively, it's important to check for underlying sleep disorders like sleep apnea, which can be treated. Managing weight through healthy eating and regular physical activity not only reduces stroke risk directly but also improves sleep quality. Combining these lifestyle changes can have a powerful protective effect. In fact, some studies suggest that including sleep assessment in stroke risk evaluations could cut the risk by about half. In summary, making small but meaningful changes, like prioritizing good sleep and maintaining a healthy weight, can significantly lower your chances of having a stroke. These are modifiable factors that you can work on with your healthcare team. Remember, everyone is different, so personalized advice from your doctor is always the best way to develop a plan that works for you. Prioritizing sleep and weight management is a smart, evidence-based approach to keeping your brain healthy and reducing stroke risk.